Hi, and welcome to Just Between You and Me. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Michael. And today we are talking about repairing trust.
Yeah.
So repairing trust, we want to start today with an example of where this has shown up in our connection. So Michelle and I have been going through a lot of processes and have been through a lot of processes around miscommunication and being understood with each other. In these miscommunications, we've had mirrors, reflections, triggers show up, and we have had pain that we've experienced and been hurt or experienced hurt in connection with each other. We've had our walls come up, had things like that come up. And in all that, we actually faced losing trust. Faced losing trust in each other, that when we go through deep emotional processes together or just communication, losing trust that we are emotionally mature enough to navigate these miscommunications and these processes with each other in a way that won't lead to pain and hurt and feeling misunderstood and pushed away and rejected.
I think specifically repairing trust takes a lot of vulnerability and a lot of willingness to continue to try, knowing that pain might come up again, or knowing that you might feel rejection again, or knowing that you might experience some level of disconnect or disharmony or miscommunication or alignment. And
facing that pain and getting the gift in it.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, the gift in it for us has really been realizing that miscommunication is just us saying the same thing and misunderstanding each other. And how do we create a communication the first time? Yeah,
the other that's the really great example that we have of repairing trust within this connection. And there have been experiences where both of us had to repair trust that wasn't the fault of the other person, but it happened in a past that then becomes our responsibility. For instance, for me, leaning into trust in this connection because I was hurt in a previous connection, and knowing that Michael didn't ever do anything to damage that part of my trust, but it's still damaged for me. And asking for the support in repairing that trust is another form of trust, because I have to trust that he can help, or he's willing to help, he's willing to handle what he didn't break, basically.
And likewise for me, I realized for myself that I lost trust in people a long time ago, and I didn't show up giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. I had my walls up there. And that's been a personal process for me in re-giving trust, forgiving others who I experienced hurt through in the past, taking responsibility for where I co-created that experience, and choosing trust again, choosing to give others the benefit of the doubt. So repairing trust in myself impacted trust in this connection. And when that trust was not repaired, I didn't give Michelle the benefit of the doubt, and so she paid for that. So my vulnerability, so that's one thing. The other thing is choosing to step into vulnerability here again after we had been experienced hurt and pain with each other, is a form of choosing trust and giving people the benefit of the doubt that Michelle and I really mean well and really do love each other despite the pain in the miscommunications that we've gone through and those feelings of rejection.
And the distrust,
Yeah,
and it's really about being authentic, which we've talked about, like coming in with your authentic self and saying, hey, this action hurt, and now I don't feel able to trust you because this was broken. Can we work on that? Can we talk about that? Not you did this and you did that and you did this other thing, but hey, this hurt me. Can we work on it together?
Absolutely.
Which is very, very different.
Yeah. And it's also interesting to really think about trust as it relates to mirrors and reflections. The deep mirroring here. And some of the things that we've seen in each other that reflect the things in ourselves that we don't like or don't love right now, even self-love. How do we handle those, and when does that lead to us losing trust in ourselves and each other?
Yeah. And I think that's an important point, is that one of the biggest places where we need to repair trust, to be able to repair trust in others, is repairing trust in ourselves. And really being very, very clear, where are we trusting ourselves and where are we not trusting ourselves? And that has a whole host of possible connections and pathways of how we lost trust in self. But at the end of the day, it's about creating that connection back to, do we trust here? And then can we use that to trust here?
Yeah. So really pay attention to all these pathways of different connections you have, the most intimate ones and even the most shallow and everything in between.
Yeah.
Where is there not trust? And where does that mean there's not trust in you?
Yeah, it's a really, really great, I think that's a really great place to get to. So that pretty much wraps up the conversation on trust right now. I'm sure we'll be digging into this topic and a lot of others on our Patreon site coming soon. And so for now, please leave a comment in our comment section down below if you're interested in this topic or anything else that you'd like to ask us. We'd love interacting with you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you like this video. Share with your friends. And
your loved ones.
And your loved ones.
And the people you don't know yet.
And if you want to contact us, you can contact us on our social media platforms or email in the description section down below.
Indeed. Yep. I think that about covers it. Thanks much. Thank you all for joining us today on Just Between You and Me. I'm Michael.
And I'm Michelle. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Mwah.